Welcome to this guided meditation for lucid dream induction, a sleep story designed to help you drift effortlessly into a profound, rejuvenating slumber where the boundaries of your conscious mind gently dissolve, inviting you to explore the boundless landscapes of your inner world with grace and knowing. Please allow yourself to settle even more deeply into your chosen space, feeling the soft embrace of the surface beneath you, recognizing this moment as a sacred invitation to simply be. There is nothing for you to do, nowhere for you to go, save for this gentle journey inward as every whisper of the outside world begins to recede, fading softly into the distant background of your awareness. Begin now by simply noticing the gentle presence of your own breath, observing its effortless rhythm, feeling the cool, refreshing air as it delicately enters your nostrils, moving down into your body, and the soft, comforting warmth as it gently exits once more. Do not feel any need to alter its pace or depth, for your breath knows precisely what it needs to do, flowing naturally, effortlessly, a continuous, soothing wave within you. Simply observe this gentle dance, allowing yourself to connect with the very essence of your being, that quiet, peaceful core that resides within you, always present, always calm. Feel this connection deepening with each passing moment, as you simply allow your awareness to rest softly upon the gentle rise and fall of your chest, or the subtle expansion and contraction of your abdomen, whichever feels most comfortable, most natural for you right now. Now, with this quiet awareness, allow your attention to drift lightly and gently towards the very crown of your head, sensing the softest touch of air upon your scalp, perhaps feeling a faint, tingling sensation, a quiet invitation to release any residual tension residing there. Imagine a beautiful, warm, golden light emanating from deep within the cosmos, now gently descending, touching the very top of your head like a soft, comforting hand. As this gentle light touches your scalp, feel a wave of complete relaxation begin to ripple outwards, like the calmest water spreading across a still lake. Your scalp feels utterly soft, your forehead smooth and unburdened, releasing all traces of worry, all expressions of thought, simply melting away. You might imagine the tiny muscles around your temples, those subtle areas that often hold the day's gentle pressures, now beginning to soften, to lengthen, to utterly surrender, becoming delightfully pliable and deeply at ease. Each individual strand of hair feels lighter, as if gently lifted by a soft, warm breeze, and the very skin of your skull relaxes profoundly, sinking deeper into its own comfortable stillness. Allow this wave of warmth and profound relaxation to to flow slowly, deliberately, down into your eyebrows, feeling them soften, releasing any subtle furrow, any lingering tension. The space between your eyebrows feels wide and smooth, entirely at peace. Your eyelids, now so delightfully heavy, settle gently over your eyes, feeling deliciously weighted, soft, and closed, inviting a deepening sense of quiet introspection. Feel the tiny muscles around your eyes, which work tirelessly throughout the day, now gracefully disengaging, resting deeply, completely, allowing your eyes themselves to sink back, ever so slightly, into their comfortable sockets, releasing all visual effort. This sensation is akin to your eyes becoming like perfectly still pools of dark water, entirely undisturbed, entirely at rest, profoundly peaceful. The relaxation continues its languid journey, moving into your cheeks, which now feel soft and yielding, releasing any tendency to clench or hold. Your jaw begins to soften, easing its grip, allowing your teeth to gently part, creating a subtle space between them, as all tension in this area simply dissolves. Your lips feel soft, perhaps slightly parted, resting with an effortless grace, unburdened by any need to speak, to hold, to express. Your tongue, too, softens, settling naturally within your mouth, feeling heavy and quiet, no longer pressing against the roof or the sides, simply resting, completely at ease. Feel the deep, profound release across your entire facial area, observing how the soft, gentle warmth of this relaxation seems to permeate every single cell, every tiny fiber, bringing an exquisite sense of calm and quiet serenity to your entire being. This calm feels so utterly delicious, so profoundly comforting, inviting you deeper and deeper into a state of blissful repose. Now, feel this wave of relaxation, this exquisite warmth, gently flowing down from your face, moving slowly into your neck, that often busy pathway. Notice how the muscles at the back of your neck begin to lengthen, to soften, to release any stiffness, any lingering echoes of effort or strain. Imagine any accumulated tension gently melting away, like soft butter dissolving in warm sunlight, flowing downwards, effortlessly draining away from your shoulders, from your back, becoming lighter and lighter with each gentle outward breath. Your throat now feels open and spacious, completely relaxed, unburdened by any need to speak, feeling soft and unconstricted. This release deepens your sense of freedom, allowing your head to rest so comfortably, so exquisitely supported, feeling perfectly balanced and utterly at ease, as if floating on the softest cloud of air. From your neck, this comforting warmth spreads luxuriously across the tops of your shoulders, which now begin to gently drop, releasing their burdens, shedding any weight you may have unconsciously carried throughout your day. Feel them broaden, soften, and descend, becoming delightfully heavy, yet entirely free. This relaxation continues to flow down your arms, slowly, deliberately, moving into your upper arms, releasing the biceps and triceps, making them feel wonderfully limp and pliable. Feel this peaceful current moving through your elbows, those intricate joints, allowing them to soften, to release, becoming perfectly fluid and unburdened. The warmth continues its gentle descent into your forearms, feeling every muscle, every fiber loosening, softening, letting go completely, as if your arms are now simply resting without effort, suspended in pure comfort. Your hands, now becoming delightfully soft, release any tendency to clench or hold. Feel the relaxation flow into your wrists, making them feel supple and completely at ease. This wave of peace spreads into your palms, making them feel open, receptive, and profoundly relaxed. Your fingers, each one of them, become utterly soft and languid, uncurling, releasing, becoming delightfully heavy and warm, as if they are resting in the softest, most luxurious velvet. Feel the gentle pulse of life flowing through your fingertips, a quiet, soothing hum, as every part of your hands becomes entirely, wonderfully, and completely at peace. This exquisite relaxation now permeates your entire upper body, from the crown of your head to the tips of your fingers, creating a sense of delicious, profound stillness, a deep inner quiet that feels so comforting, so utterly perfect. Now, allowing your awareness to gently drift, allow this warm, golden light of relaxation to continue its downward journey, flowing into your upper back, spreading across your shoulder blades, releasing any tightness, any stiffness held there. Imagine the muscles along your spine softening, lengthening, becoming supple and free, vertebra by vertebra. This deep release moves gently into your middle back, releasing any tension, any ache, allowing it to simply melt away. Feel the subtle support of the surface beneath you as your back softens and settles even more completely, finding its perfect place of rest, feeling deeply supported, profoundly safe. The relaxation then extends into your lower back, releasing any lingering stiffness, any areas of discomfort, allowing them to smooth out, to lengthen, to become entirely fluid and at ease. Your entire back feels wonderfully soft, deeply supported, and profoundly unburdened, sinking into a delicious sense of weightlessness, yet simultaneously feeling exquisitely grounded. From your back, this peaceful wave flows around to the front of your body, softening your chest, allowing it to feel open and light. Your heart beats with a gentle, steady rhythm, entirely at peace, sending waves of calm throughout your entire being. This relaxation flows into your abdomen, softening your stomach muscles, releasing any tightness, any gripping, allowing this area to feel wonderfully soft, warm, and comfortable. Feel any remaining tensions, any subtle internal pressures simply dissolving, melting away, as if being gently smoothed by a warm, unseen hand. Your internal organs feel wonderfully at ease, gently resting within this spacious, relaxed core, functioning with an effortless grace, utterly free from any constriction. Now, allow this soothing warmth to move gently into your hips, those powerful joints that carry so much. Feel them softening, opening, releasing any tension that might have accumulated there, allowing them to feel expansive and deeply relaxed. This delicious relaxation now flows down into your thighs, moving slowly through your quadriceps and hamstrings, making them feel wonderfully heavy, delightfully limp, and utterly pliable. Each muscle fiber seems to stretch and soften, surrendering entirely to this deepening state of peace. Feel the weight of your thighs settling into the surface beneath you, becoming deliciously heavy, yet profoundly comfortable, completely at ease. The warmth continues its gentle journey, flowing into your knees, allowing them to soften and release any stiffness, any lingering echoes of movement or strain. They feel fluid and unburdened, completely at rest. This tranquil wave moves into your calves, releasing the muscles in your lower legs, allowing them to feel wonderfully soft, completely relaxed, and delightfully heavy. Imagine any residual tension simply draining away, flowing down through your legs, out through your feet, dissolving entirely into the earth beneath you, leaving behind only a profound sense of lightness and ease. Finally, this wave of beautiful, soothing relaxation reaches your ankles, making them feel wonderfully supple and free. It flows into your feet, allowing them to feel open, soft, and completely at rest. Feel the soles of your feet relaxing, the arches softening, the pads becoming delightfully pliable. And finally, into your toes, each individual toe softening, uncurling, releasing, becoming wonderfully heavy and warm, as if sinking into the softest, most luxurious sand. Every single part of your body, from the very crown of your head, all the way down to the tips of your toes, is now completely, wonderfully, and profoundly relaxed. Feel the delicious sense of your entire body sinking deeper, heavier, softer, more at ease with every single breath you take, truly allowing yourself to be carried by this deep, pervasive sense of peace. Take a moment now to simply revel in this exquisite stillness, this profound sense of peace that permeates your entire being. Notice the subtle hum of your own energy entirely at rest, entirely renewed. Once more, bring your gentle, passive awareness back to the natural, effortless rhythm of your own breathing. Feel the air as it enters, cool and refreshing, and as it leaves, warm and soft. Notice the subtle expansion, the gentle contraction, observing this perfect, effortless cycle without needing to change a single thing. Each gentle breath becomes a deeper invitation to let go, to surrender, to sink even further into this beautiful, peaceful state of being. You are drifting effortlessly, weightlessly, deeper and deeper into a profound state of comfort and ease. Now, imagine yourself standing at the top of a magnificent, softly glowing spiral staircase. This staircase is not made of cold stone, but of a substance that feels warm and smooth beneath your bare feet, almost like polished living wood that emanates a soft, internal luminescence. The light that bathes this space is a gentle, deep indigo, swirling with flecks of silver and gold, creating an atmosphere of ethereal beauty and profound peace. You notice that each step is wide and generous, designed for comfort, and the railing, when you gently reach out your hand to touch it, feels wonderfully smooth, emanating a subtle, comforting vibration that resonates softly through your fingers. You feel a gentle, reassuring intention to descend, to explore the depths of this inner sanctuary. As you place one foot, then the other, onto the first step, you feel the soft, yielding texture beneath your soles, a quiet affirmation that you are completely safe, perfectly guided. The sensation of each step is deliberate, slow, and utterly unhurried. You begin to descend gently, slowly, with each turning of the spiral bringing you deeper into this tranquil space. With every downward step, you feel your body becoming softer, heavier, more relaxed. The gentle, almost imperceptible pressure beneath your feet as you shift your weight, the slight sensation of the air around you, subtly stirring with your movement, all contribute to this deepening sense of calm. The indigo light seems to embrace you, wrapping you in its soothing luminescence, inviting you to simply release any lingering thought, any fleeting sensation, and allow them to gently float away, like tiny, luminous dust motes dancing in the soft light. As you continue your serene descent, slowly, effortlessly, down, 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 you notice that the air around you grows subtly warmer, more embracing, carrying with it a faint, sweet fragrance, perhaps like moonlight on jasmine, or the distant memory of soft rain on an ancient forest floor. Each step is a deliberate release, a gentle letting go, and you find yourself sinking deeper into a profound state of rest, a wonderful sense of inner quiet. You begin to notice that beneath your feet, steps of the spiral staircase are not entirely solid, but rather seem to merge seamlessly into a soft, ethereal cloud, a vast, luminous expanse of warm, deeply colored mist. With each passing moment, you find yourself floating gently downwards, cradled within this exquisitely soft, warm cloud. Imagine yourself completely enveloped, suspended in this nurturing embrace, feeling utterly weightless, entirely supported, profoundly safe. The cloud around you shifts and flows with subtle currents of color, soft mauves, blending into gentle aquamarines, deep violets mingling with whispers of silver, all emanating a soft, internal light that soothes your very soul. You feel the indescribable softness against your skin, a comforting warmth that permeates every part of your being, inviting you to simply surrender, to let go completely, to float in this boundless sea of gentle, colored light. This feeling of floating, of drifting, of being utterly unburdened is so intensely pleasurable, so deeply reassuring. As you continue to float effortlessly, gently downwards, deeper and deeper, you begin to realize that this cloud is more than just mist. It is a gateway, a soft, inviting portal into the boundless realm of your dreams, a place where your consciousness is free to explore, to create, to experience. You are now perfectly poised at the threshold of a wondrous awakening within your slumber, a gentle unfolding where you will discover the exquisite power of your own imagination, your own creative spirit. Within this dream space, you possess an infinite capacity to shape your reality, to bring forth wonders, to experience the extraordinary. Imagine now, with your inner eye, that as you float, you become gently aware of your own hands. You might notice them floating softly before you, or resting calmly by your sides. Take a moment to truly observe them within your mind's eye. See the delicate lines upon your palms, perhaps the subtle shifts in the texture of your skin, the unique contours of your fingers. And as you gaze upon them, you might notice something truly remarkable beginning to happen. The lines and details of your hands begin to gently shift, to shimmer, to subtly transform, reflecting the fluid, creative nature of this dream space. Perhaps the color of your skin might softly change, or the number of fingers might playfully alter, just for a moment, reminding you that here, within this world, all things are possible, and your own awareness holds the key to unlock its wonders. This gentle observation, this quiet noticing of the impossible, is a delightful confirmation that you are now entering the dream world, ready to become fully awake within it. You are the master weaver of this experience, the gentle architect of this inner realm. With every shift in your attention, with every whisper of your intention, you have the power to influence, to create, to to manifest. There is an unwavering truth that resonates within you. You are in control, you are safe, and you are infinitely capable. Every detail, every sensation, every unfolding event within this dream world is a reflection of your own magnificent consciousness. A canvas waiting for your gentle brush strokes of thought and intention. Simply know, deeply and profoundly, that when you desire to consciously awaken within this dream, to fully realize your lucidity, all you need to do is gently reaffirm your intention, perhaps by simply remembering this moment, remembering this deep sense of knowing. Now, as you continue to drift softly downwards, the cloud around you begins to thin, subtly revealing a breathtaking vista beneath. You are descending into what appears to be an underwater realm, a place of extraordinary beauty and unimaginable wonder. The light here is no longer the indigo of the staircase, but a softer, diffused turquoise, shimmering and dancing through vast, crystal clear waters. Before you, stretching out into the serene distance, are the coronal coral gardens, a truly majestic and awe-inspiring sight. These are not merely static reefs. They are expansive, living structures made of sentient, pulsating mycological corals that glow with a soft, internal light, their luminescence gently throbbing, as if with a quiet, ancient heartbeat. As you drift closer, descending with an exquisite slowness, you begin to perceive the intricate details of these magnificent formations. The corals are not fixed and rigid, but gently ripple and shift with an organic, fluid grace, their forms undulating like vast, intricate brain tissue. Imagine the soft, yielding texture of these living structures, not sharp or abrasive, but smooth and perhaps subtly velvety, inviting your gentle touch. The light they emit is not uniform, but pulses with various hues of soft jade, gentle sapphire, and warm amethyst, creating a mesmerizing ballet of color that washes over everything, illuminating the water with an ethereal glow. Your mind, so deeply attuned to this emerging reality, registers the faint, almost imperceptible current of the water, a gentle, cradling sensation that guides your descent, completely supporting your form. You feel utterly weightless, completely at ease within this aqueous environment, noticing that you can breathe effortlessly, naturally, as if this is your most natural state of being. The water itself feels like a soft, silken embrace against your skin, a comforting warmth that is perfectly aligned with your body's own temperature, allowing you to feel fully integrated into this sublime environment. As you draw nearer to the upper reaches of the coronal coral gardens, a truly remarkable phenomenon begins to unfold before your awakened perception. Within the intricate, rippling patterns of the coral, you start to glimpse fleeting, holographic projections like shimmering mirages woven into the very fabric of the living reef. These are the ocean's memories, emanating from the sentient coral itself, vivid, three-dimensional images that flicker and shift, offering glimpses of past civilizations and even hints of future possibilities. You see a colossal leviathan, a majestic creature from the dinosaur era, its vast, powerful form gliding with immense grace through ancient, sun-dappled waters, its enormous scales catching the light in 1,000 glistening facets. The image is so profoundly clear, so breathtakingly real, that you can almost feel the gentle displacement of water from its passage, almost hear the low, rumbling hum of its ancient song echoing through the depths. And then, seamlessly, within the very same holographic space, almost superimposed upon it, you witness a futuristic submersible, sleek and impossibly elegant, crafted from advanced, unknown metals, its gentle propulsion system barely disturbing the water as it navigates through a future ocean. Its internal lights cast a soft, technological glow, revealing the delicate, intricate controls within its transparent dome, a testament to human ingenuity across vast stretches of time. Your internal monologue registers a soft sense of wonder, a quiet awe at this impossible juxtaposition, thinking to yourself, how truly magnificent to witness time itself ripple and merge, to see the ancient and the futuristic coexist in such a harmonious, ethereal dance. A gentle, reassuring affirmation wells up from deep within you. I am safe in this realm of time, an observer perfectly attuned to its subtle energies, able to appreciate its grand tapestry. The humor of the scene, in its elegant absurdity, brings a subtle, inward smile, a quiet acknowledgement of the playful nature of this dream reality. You notice the way the light from the Leviathan's scales seems to briefly intertwine with the light from the submersible's futuristic hull, a subtle visual poetry that speaks of interconnectedness. As these shimmering visions gently fade, absorbed back into the pulsating coral, you become aware of a subtle, pervasive aroma that now drifts through the water around you. This is the air within the crystal temples, though you are not yet within a temple. The scent seems to precede them, carried on the gentle currents. It is a faint, metallic sweet aroma, utterly unique, yet strangely familiar, as if recalling forgotten dreams. And truly, as you focus upon it, the scent changes subtly, like turning the delicate parchment pages in an ancient, mystical book. With one soft inhale, You catch the distinct, sharp notes of ozone from ancient storms, a hint of raw, primal energy, a flash of a sky alive with lightning, and the rumble of thunder echoing across primeval landscapes. Then, with the next gentle outward breath, the aroma shifts, revealing the rich, earthy petrichor from primeval forests, the deep, damp smell of rain on fertile soil, the scent of lush, vibrant growth and abundant life, an ancient, grounding perfume that connects you to the very origins of flora. And then, almost imperceptibly, it transforms again, carrying the clean, crisp scent of advanced future metals, a cool, almost sterile, yet strangely alluring fragrance that speaks of distant galaxies and untold technological marvels, a scent that hints at starships and shimmering cities yet to be imagined. This olfactory journey is a subtle yet profound experience, gently activating forgotten sensory pathways within your mind, weaving together the disparate threads of time through the delicate medium of scent. You consider how wonderful it is that even the air itself holds stories, that every breath can be a journey through epochs. This deep awareness further anchors you in the mycotemporal resonance of this world, recognizing that everything here is interconnected, alive with the echoes of time. The shifting scents create a soft, alluring tapestry, pulling you deeper into the heart of the chronal coral gardens. You notice how the faint metallic sweetness lingers, a baseline note around which these ancient and future perfumes dance, creating a truly exquisite and deeply relaxing sensory experience. As you continue to float gently, exquisitely supported by the subtle currents, you begin to perceive a particularly luminous section of the coral gardens ahead, shimmering with an intensified glow. This area seems to draw you in with its serene beauty, its light a beacon of soft, inviting brilliance. You realize that this is likely where one of the fabled crystal temples resides, perhaps even the entrance to one of the archetypal mica weave of the coronal ocean temples. The corals here pulse with a slightly more vibrant intensity, their internal lights seeming to throb in a gentle crescendo, illuminating the surrounding water with an almost liquid gold, a light that feels wonderfully warm and utterly comforting. You feel a soft, gentle intention to approach this radiant area, to explore its secrets, to discover what wonders lie within. Your body responds effortlessly to this intention, a subtle shift in your inner focus, guiding you forward with an almost imperceptible motion. The feeling of the water against your skin remains constant, a continuous, comforting caress, while the visual spectacle intensifies with every inch you draw closer. The holographic memories here become even more vivid, more densely layered, showing not just individual scenes, but entire sequences, like silent films playing simultaneously within the living coral. You see ancient, aquatic beings with iridescent scales, their forms dancing in unison in a forgotten ritual, then swiftly shifting to reveal beings of light, perhaps from a distant future, carefully tending to luminous, crystalline gardens with intricate tools that hum with quiet energy. And then, as you are nearly upon this particularly luminous crystal chamber, a subtle change occurs in the soundscape of the deep. You begin to perceive soft, echoing whispers rising from the depths, carried on the gentle currents of the water. They are faint at first, almost imperceptible, like the distant rustling of unseen leaves, or the softest sigh of the ocean itself. But as you draw closer, they grow slightly clearer, though still incredibly soft, entirely without malice or aggression, simply whispers carried on the ethereal medium of the water. These whispers seem to subtly question, very gently, your abilities or your worthiness to enter this sacred space. They are not accusatory, not demanding, but rather like a very quiet, ancient inquiry, a subtle test of inner resolve. You might hear faint, murmuring tones that suggest, are you truly ready to perceive what lies within? Do you possess the quiet wisdom to understand these ancient pathways? Or perhaps, is your heart truly open to the vastness of this chronomycological truth? These are not external voices, but rather dream phenomena, a gentle invitation from the dream itself to look inward. Your internal response is one of calm observation, a gentle curiosity rather than any trace of alarm. You think to yourself, these are merely the echoes of old doubts, the subtle testing of the dream, inviting me to reaffirm my inner truth. A profound sense of inner wisdom begins to stir within you, a gentle knowing that these whispers are transient, fleeting, entirely external to your core essence. You feel a gentle, reassuring wave of self-acceptance wash over you, knowing that your presence here is entirely deserved, entirely guided by your deepest self. I am worthy, I am capable, I am guided by my own inner light. You affirm silently, gently, allowing this truth to resonate deep within your being. As this inner light, this quiet confidence begins to brighten within you, you notice a beautiful, gentle transformation occurring in the very fabric of the whispers. They do not vanish abruptly, but rather begin to softly, elegantly fade, dissolving back into the ambient hum of the ocean, becoming less distinct, more diffuse, until they are merely a part of the gentle, watery silence. This allows your inner light to shine even more brightly, clearing the path forward, opening the way into the luminous crystal chamber with a profound sense of peace and effortless belonging. You now find yourself directly before the entrance to this chamber, a natural archway formed by colossal, glowing coral formations that spiral upwards and inwards, creating a magnificent portal. The light here is truly extraordinary, emanating from the crystal-like structures that are interwoven with the sentient coral, casting shimmering reflections throughout the water. You notice the textures around the entrance, some areas feeling incredibly smooth, like polished glass, while others are more intricately textured, like living lace, all imbued with that characteristic soft, internal glow. The air within this threshold still carries that faint, metallic sweet aroma, subtly shifting now to a deeper, more profound note, perhaps a scent that combines all the previous epochs into a single, complex, yet deeply inviting perfume. With a conscious, yet gentle thought, you decide to extend your hand, intending to softly touch the threshold of this wondrous chamber. You feel the subtle shift of energy within your arm, the languid stretching of muscles, as your intention translates into gentle movement. Your hand drifts slowly, gracefully through the water, propelled by your serene will towards the luminous crystal coral archway. As your fingertips delicately make contact with the surface, you feel a sensation that is utterly unique, a wondrous blend of smoothness and subtle vibration, as if the living crystal is humming with a quiet, ancient song beneath your touch. The light around your hand intensifies for a moment, bathing your skin in a warm, comforting glow, a silent welcome. As your hand rests upon the living coral, a soft, internal nudge reminds you of your creative power within this realm. You begin to contemplate the infinite possibilities of this dream space, knowing that even the most impossible plant forms can manifest here, responding directly to the intricate tapestry of your imagination. With your gentle, natural breath, the very same breath you have been so passively observing, you focus your intention, imagining the living coral before you, so wondrously pliable, gently parting, creating a path. You feel a subtle, magnetic pull within your chest, a gentle expansion that correlates with your mental image. With an effortless inward breath, followed by a soft outward sigh, you focus your intention upon the living coral structure before you. You watch with quiet fascination as the intricate network of glowing coral begins to respond. It does not break or fracture, but rather gracefully parts, the vast, shimmering structures slowly, elegantly separating, like immense, luminous curtains drawing aside. The movement is fluid, organic, and entirely without effort or resistance, revealing an inner pathway bathed in an even softer, more profound light. The colors deepen, the emeralds becoming richer, the sapphires more profound, creating a pathway that seems to invite you deeper into the heart of the coronal coral gardens. As the path gently unfolds before you through the parted coral, you begin to imagine new, impossible plant forms manifesting from the glowing network, responding purely to the subtle whispers of your imagination. You picture, with a gentle, creative focus, tall, luminous kelp forests that pulse with soft, bioluminescent light, their fronds shimmering like liquid emeralds. They are not like any kelp you have ever seen, but rather appear to be spun from starlight and pure energy, their forms incredibly delicate yet robust, swaying gracefully with unseen currents. Then, as your gaze drifts, you envision enormous, saucer-shaped fungi, their caps glowing with a rainbow of internal hues, acting as soft, gentle platforms that slowly rotate, creating a mesmerizing dance of light and shadow within the depths. Each new plant form you imagine, each impossible botanical wonder, seems to spring forth from the very glowing network of the coral itself, appearing as if woven from the same light and living substance. They are not simply static images, but vibrant, breathing entities, alive with their own unique luminescence. You might imagine delicate, transparent flowers like living stained glass, unfolding slowly in the gentle currents, their petals catching and refracting the light in dazzling, ever-changing patterns. Their stems are not rigid, but gracefully curve, responding to the subtle shifts in your mental imagery, swaying gently as if bowing in acknowledgement of your creative power. The colors of these imagined plants are impossibly vibrant, yet wonderfully soft, never harsh or jarring, always contributing to the serene, deeply relaxing atmosphere of this dreamscape. As these exquisite, impossible plant forms manifest around you, woven directly from the glowing network, you feel a profound sense of creative satisfaction, a gentle affirmation of your boundless power within this dream. I am the architect of wonder, the weaver of beauty, you think. A quiet, empowering mantra echoing gently within your awareness. The air around you, still carrying that evolving, metallic sweet aroma, now seems to subtly incorporate the fragrance of these newly manifested dream plants, adding a fresh, verdant, and slightly sweet undertone, as if the very essence of life is unfolding around you in glorious, aromatic detail. You now find yourself standing at the entrance to a particularly serene and expansive grotto, nestled deep within the coronal coral gardens. The path here is gently illuminated by the ambient glow of the surrounding coral and the soft, internal luminescence of the impossible plant forms you have brought into being. The ground beneath your feet feels wonderfully smooth, like finely polished pearl, yet yields softly to your weight, a truly exquisite sensation. You are drawn deeper into this tranquil space, feeling an undeniable sense of peace and profound belonging. As you gaze around this magnificent grotto, your eyes are drawn to a small, almost imperceptible object resting upon a gently undulating, velvety patch of coral near a particularly luminous, flowing kelp-like structure. It pulses with a soft, ethereal light, slightly brighter than its surroundings, drawing your attention with a subtle, magnetic grace. This is the lumen moss seed pod, a mystical artifact of this realm, harvested from the luminescent fungi that are an integral part of this mycotemporal resonance. You feel a gentle inclination to approach this glowing seed pod, a quiet curiosity guiding your subtle movement through the water. Your feet glide effortlessly over the pearlescent ground, your body moving with an exquisite grace, utterly unburdened. As you draw closer, the pod's light intensifies, revealing its intricate details. It is small, no larger than the palm of your hand, and its surface is adorned with delicate, swirling patterns that seem to shimmer and shift, as if containing tiny galaxies within its form. The glow it emits is a soft, warm silver, pulsating with a gentle, steady rhythm that resonates with a subtle inner tranquility. Reaching out your hand, you feel the gentle intention to lift the pod, to truly experience its essence. Your fingers, moving with languid grace, gently close around its form. The sensation against your skin is wonderfully smooth, almost impossibly soft, yet surprisingly solid, like holding a perfectly polished, warm gemstone that breathes with its own soft light. You feel a subtle, comforting warmth emanating from the pod, radiating gently into your palm, a profound sense of connection to the ancient, living energies of this world. Holding the lumen moss seed pod, you feel a quiet, knowing understanding of its purpose. You recall, with a deep, intuitive awareness, that when this pod is placed on any surface, it instantly sprouts an intricate network of luminous mycelium. This mycelial network will then mirror your deepest subconscious patterns, revealing hidden connections or forgotten dreams through its intricate, glowing geometry. You also understand that it functions as a temporary anchor to this specific dream reality, preventing any unwanted, jarring shifts in your dream environment, ensuring a continuous, unbroken, and deeply immersive experience. You consider where to place this fascinating artifact, allowing your gaze to drift across the soft, pearlescent ground and the gently rippling coral structures. you decide upon a smooth, flat surface of coral nearby, a beautiful, softly glowing plateau that seems perfectly suited for this magical unfolding. With a soft, deliberate intention, you gently lower the lumen moss seed pod onto this chosen surface. As it makes contact, you feel a subtle vibration in your fingertips, a quiet hum that emanates from the pod itself, spreading into the coral beneath. Instantly, with a silent, breathtaking grace, an intricate network of luminous mycelium begins to sprout from the base of the pod. It does not burst forth, but rather slowly, elegantly unfurls like delicate, glowing threads of pure light, spreading across the coral surface. The mycelium is a marvel of intricate geometry, each filament glowing with the same soft, silver light as the pod, branching and intertwining in complex, fractal patterns. As it spreads, you notice that its structure, its very geometry, begins to subtly shift, to subtly mimic the unspoken patterns of your own deepest subconscious. You watch with a profound sense of fascination as the mycelial network expands, its glowing lines forming shapes that feel both familiar and entirely new. You perceive within its intricate web feint shimmering images like tiny, glowing constellations. These are the manifestations of your hidden connections, the gentle echoes of forgotten dreams, now brought to light in this beautiful, luminous language. Perhaps you see the intertwining lines of a long-forgotten memory, a feeling of warmth from childhood, or a subtle connection between two seemingly disparate thoughts. It is a visual representation of your inner landscape, rendered in shimmering, living light, a truly personal and deeply insightful manifestation. As the mycelium continues to grow, spreading its luminous web across the coral, you feel a powerful, yet gentle, sense of grounding. This is the pod fulfilling its second purpose, anchoring you firmly within this specific dream reality. You feel a deepening sense of stability, a quiet assurance that this wondrous world will remain constant, unwavering, perfectly aligned with your journey. The soft, metallic sweet aroma in the air now seems to mingle with a subtle, earthy scent emanating from the newly sprouted mycelium. A clean, vital aroma that speaks of life and quiet growth, adding another layer of sensory richness to this extraordinary experience. You are utterly present, completely immersed, and wonderfully anchored within the chronal coral gardens, ready to explore its depths with unshakable confidence. You allow your gaze to linger upon the intricate, glowing geometry of the mycelial network, observing its subtle shifts and expansions, feeling a deep connection to its silent revelation of your inner world. The patterns seem to ripple softly, like reflections on a calm pool, each subtle movement revealing another nuance, another forgotten detail from the vast archives of your subconscious mind. You might perceive a complex swirl of connections relating to creativity, a delicate lattice highlighting pathways of joy, or perhaps a spiraling design reflecting a sense of purpose, each illuminated with a gentle, knowing light. There is no judgment here, only pure, loving observation, an invitation to understand and appreciate the magnificent complexity of your own inner being. This is me, beautifully intricate, wonderfully vast. You affirm silently, finding profound comfort in this luminous mirror. As you immerse yourself in this gentle contemplation, feeling wonderfully anchored by the lumen moss seed pod, you notice a particularly large, gently pulsating coral formation nearby. It seems to be the very heart of this grotto, its internal glow radiating with an almost palpable warmth, a soft, inviting energy that beckons you closer. The coral is immense, its surface a symphony of rippling textures and soft, deep greens, interwoven with veins of glowing gold that pulse with a slow, deliberate rhythm, like a living, breathing organ of this underwater realm. You feel a soft, subtle pull towards this magnificent structure, an innate curiosity to experience its presence more fully. Your body responds with an effortless grace, gliding gently across the pearlescent ground. Your movement so fluid it feels like an extension of your thought. The water continues its comforting caress against your skin, a continuous reminder of your perfect ease within this environment. As you approach the massive coral, its presence feels even more profound, more ancient, radiating a serene wisdom that seems to permeate the very water around it. Reaching out, you gently extend your hand, feeling the intention to connect with this ancient, living presence. Your fingers, moving with exquisite slowness, reach towards the coral's surface. You feel the anticipation, a quiet hum of energy building within your palm. As your fingertips make contact, the sensation is one of incredible softness, almost like touching cool, living velvet. Yet beneath that softness, you perceive a subtle, rhythmic vibration, a deep, resonant pulse that seems to echo the very heartbeat of the ocean itself. The golden veins within the coral glow more brightly beneath your touch, sending a gentle warmth through your hand and up your arm, a clear affirmation of connection, of belonging. As your hand rests upon this grand coral, you become aware of a new dimension of sensory experience. The metallic sweet aroma, ever present, now shifts again, revealing an even more profound layer of olfactory memory. You catch a distinct note that is almost salty, yet sweet, like sun-drenched sea spray from an ancient, forgotten coastline, mingled with the faint, invigorating scent of lightning striking primordial waters, an electrifying and strangely comforting blend. Then a subtle undertone emerges, reminiscent of the soft, decaying leaves of a deep forest floor, mingled with the sharp, clean scent of pure quartz, an earthy and crystalline paradox that is utterly delightful. This place truly breathes time itself, you ponder, a sense of wonder deepening within you. Now, allowing your awareness to gently drift, you notice an exquisite detail within the shimmering surface of this immense coral. Tiny, almost invisible pores dot its surface, and from these pores, miniature holographic projections begin to gently unfurl, like delicate, luminous ribbons weaving into the water before you. These are not grand, sweeping scenes, but intimate, micro-memories, fleeting glimpses into moments of life, sustained by the mycotemporal resonance. You see tiny, ancient bioluminescent creatures, no larger than grains of sand, performing a delicate, intricate dance in a forgotten epoch. Their tiny lights creating complex patterns that vanish as quickly as they appear. Then, you see a close-up of a single, impossibly complex future plant, its petals unfurling in slow motion, revealing internal gears and mechanisms that whir with silent, delicate precision, a marvel of bioengineering and natural beauty. As you observe these tiny, shifting holographic projections, your internal monologue softly reflects on the profound interconnectedness of all things. Even the smallest details here hold vast stories, waiting to be gently noticed, patiently unfolded, you think, feeling a quiet appreciation for the intricate beauty of this dream reality. The humor in the juxtaposition of simple, ancient life and incredibly complex future technology within such a minuscule space brings a subtle, inward smile, a quiet joy in the whimsical nature of creation. You feel deeply present, completely absorbed in this delightful miniature universe that unfolds before your eyes. You might, with a gentle intention, subtly shift your gaze, focusing your inner vision upon one particular holographic projection that catches your attention. Perhaps the one depicting the ancient bioluminescent creatures. As your awareness gently sharpens, the image seems to subtly expand, growing ever so slightly larger, its details becoming clearer, more vibrant. You can now discern the individual forms of these tiny beings, their delicate appendages, their shimmering internal lights pulsing in perfect, synchronized harmony, a silent symphony of ancient life. This gentle act of focusing, this subtle expansion of your perception, is another delightful reminder of your infinite control within this dream space, your ability to magnify and deepen your experience with effortless ease. As you continue to watch these tiny, luminous dancers, a faint, almost subliminal sound begins to emerge from the coral, a soft, ethereal chime, like tiny crystal bells tinkling gently in the distance, yet simultaneously resonating from deep within the massive coral itself. It is a harmonious, deeply soothing sound, perfectly attuned to the delicate dance of the ancient creatures, creating a multi-sensory tapestry of profound peace. The sound washes over you, mingling with the ever-present, evolving aroma of time, further deepening your immersion in this wondrous living dream. You feel a profound sense of peace settling over you, a quiet knowing that you are deeply connected to this ancient, future living network. You are part of the mycotemporal resonance, an active participant in its gentle unfolding. The immense coral pulses with a slow, steady rhythm beneath your hand, a reassuring vibration that speaks of deep wisdom and infinite patience. You feel completely safe, entirely supported, and profoundly at ease within this extraordinary realm, allowing yourself to simply float, to simply be, deeply embedded within the gentle, luminous heart of the coronal coral gardens. The soft, rippling movements of the coral, the gentle ebb and flow of the water, the shifting sense of time, and the subtle, harmonious chimes all converge into a single, cohesive lullaby, guiding you deeper into a state of blissful, conscious dreaming. Now, allow your attention to gently shift from the grandeur of the large coral and turn towards a fascinating cluster of smaller, intensely glowing coral forms just a few feet away, nestled amongst the radiant kelp you manifested earlier. These smaller formations are vibrant, almost jewel-toned, with hues of deep ruby, sapphire, and emerald, each pulsing with its own strong, yet harmonious internal light. They seem to be arranged in an organic, spiral pattern, leading towards a slightly elevated, circular platform, which also glows with a soft, inviting luminescence. You feel a quiet inclination to explore this radiant cluster, to investigate the source of its heightened luminescence. Your body responds with exquisite fluidity, gliding effortlessly through the water, propelled by your gentle intention. The subtle current cradles you, guiding you softly towards the glowing spiral. And as you draw closer, the individual colors of the coral intensify, becoming even more richly saturated, radiating a captivating brilliance. The water around these corals feels subtly energized, a delicate tingling sensation that dances across your skin, stimulating yet wonderfully gentle, a testament with a concentrated energy emanating from these living structures. As you approach the edge of the circular platform, you notice something truly remarkable. Embedded within the smooth, luminous surface of the platform are several crystalline stones, each one unique in shape and size, yet all emanating a soft, internal glow that complements the surrounding coral. They are not merely ornamental. You intuitively sense that these stones are intimately connected to the mycotemporal resonance of this place, acting as conduits, or perhaps even repositories of specific temporal energies. Your gaze softly settles upon these crystalline stones, observing their varied forms. One might be a smooth, elongated oval, shimmering with an inner amethyst light. Another might be a multifaceted sphere, radiating a cool sapphire blue. A third could be a flat, disc-like shape, glowing with a warm, golden hue. You feel a gentle, creative impulse to connect with these stones, to explore their individual energies. With your thoughts alone, you focus your intention upon one particular stone, perhaps the amethyst oval, sensing its unique resonance, its potential. As your thoughts gently alight upon the amethyst stone, you watch with a quiet sense of wonder as it begins to respond. The soft, internal light of the stone intensifies, becoming richer, deeper, pulsing with a gentle rhythm that seems to perfectly synchronize with your own heartbeat. And then you feel a subtle, comforting warmth emanating from the stone, a gentle heat that radiates outwards, reaching towards you, enveloping you in its gentle embrace. This warmth is not a physical heat, but an energetic one, a profound sense of comfort and connection, signaling that the stone has recognized your intention, responding gracefully to your inner will. You think to yourself, how utterly magical that even these seemingly inert stones are alive with resonance, responding to the gentle focus of my mind. This reinforces your understanding of your infinite power within this dream world, your capacity to interact and influence every element with effortless grace. The metallic sweet aroma in the water now seems to carry a faint mineral undertone, subtly shifting with the energy of the activated crystal, a new layer of complexity to the olfactory tapestry of this place. Now, with a new surge of gentle intention, you consider the possibility of interacting with another aspect of this dream environment. Perhaps the flowing kelp forms you imagined earlier. You gently shift your focus towards a particularly tall, vibrant kelp stalk that glows with a deep emerald light, its fronds undulating gracefully in the unseen currents. You have a quiet thought. I wonder if I can guide this magnificent plant, direct its growth. Help it reach even greater heights. As this thought forms, you feel a subtle, creative energy begin to stir within you, a gentle hum of intention. With your mind alone, you focus upon the kelp, gently envisioning it growing taller, its emerald light becoming even more vibrant, its fronds reaching towards a distant, imagined light source above. You watch with quiet fascination as the kelp stalk, responding directly to your mental imagery, slowly, gracefully begins to lengthen. Its glowing emerald form stretches upwards, its fronds extending outwards with an elegant fluidity, as if yearning for the light you are projecting. The movement is slow, deliberate, a testament to the power of your gentle, creative will. The expansion of the kelp is not sudden or jarring, but a serene, organic unfolding, its surface shimmering with an intensified emerald brilliance as it grows. You notice how the water subtly ripples around its growing form, a delicate disturbance that quickly settles back into tranquility, acknowledging this gentle manifestation. This effortless act of creation fills you with a quiet joy, a profound sense of empowerment, affirming that within this dream world, your imagination is the boundless source of all wonder. I am a creator, a gentle shaper of this beautiful reality, you whisper to yourself, a soft, internal affirmation that resonates deep within your being. As the kelp continues its gentle ascent, responding to your focused intention, the surrounding area feels even more alive, more vibrant. The soft, metallic sweet aroma in the water now carries a fresh, clean, almost vegetal note, a testament to the burgeoning life you are nurturing around you. You are deeply embedded in this rich, sensory tapestry, feeling completely at one with the chronal coral gardens, enveloped in its beauty, its mystery, and its profound peace. You continue to float effortlessly, your consciousness lucidly engaged with every unfolding detail, every subtle shift, every gentle manifestation within this exquisite, luminous realm. The rhythmic pulses of the coral, the soft glow of the mycelial network, and the gentle, constant currents all contribute to a feeling of deep relaxation, guiding you ever deeper into the heart of this wondrous, conscious dream, where every moment is an invitation to explore, to create, and to simply be in profound, peaceful wonder. You continue to float effortlessly, your consciousness lucidly engaged with every unfolding detail, every subtle shift, every gentle manifestation within this exquisite, luminous realm. The rhythmic pulses of the coral, the soft glow of the mycelial network, and the gentle, constant currents all contribute to a feeling of deep relaxation, guiding you ever deeper into the heart of this wondrous, conscious dream, where every moment is an invitation to explore, to create, and to simply be in profound, peaceful wonder. Allow this profound sense of wonder to settle even more deeply within your being, permeating every cell, every fiber, until it feels like a soft, warm hum resonating throughout your entire form. You are not merely observing this beauty. You are an intrinsic part of it, intimately connected to every glowing filament, every shimmering reflection, every subtle current. The air, or rather, the water around you feels like a second skin, a comforting, perfectly temperate embrace that supports you utterly, allowing your body to release any lingering remnants of tension, any subtle points of resistance, until you are truly weightless, truly free. The gentle pressure of the water against your skin, the almost imperceptible movement as it flows around you, becomes a continuous, soothing caress, a lullaby for your physical form, inviting it to simply surrender to the depths of this peaceful repose. Your gaze now lingers once more upon the magnificent emerald kelp stalk that you so recently nurtured into being with your gentle intention. You observe its continued, graceful ascent, its form now even taller, reaching upwards with an elegant fluidity that speaks of its newfound vitality. The emerald light emanating from its fronds has deepened, becoming even more richly saturated, almost liquid in its brilliance, casting an intensified, verdant glow upon the pearlescent ground and the surrounding coral. You notice how the individual fronds, like delicate, luminous leaves, subtly unfurl and expand, their edges shimmering with an inner light, creating a soft, ethereal halo around the plant. Each frond seems to catch and refract the soft, diffused turquoise light of the underwater realm, intermingling it with its own intense emerald, creating a mesmerizing dance of color that flows and shifts with the most subtle currents. You might perceive, with your inner eye, tiny, almost invisible motes of light, like luminous plankton, gently swirling around the ascending kelp, drawn to its vibrant energy, dancing in its newly created aura. Your internal monologue registers a quiet sense of satisfaction, a deep and profound joy in this act of gentle co-creation. How truly marvelous it is to witness thought become form, to see intention manifest with such effortless grace. You think, a comforting affirmation settling deep within your heart. My creativity is boundless here, and this reality responds with perfect synchronicity to my deepest desires for beauty and growth. A soft, inward smile graces your lips, a subtle expression of the pure delight you feel in this unfolding wonder, a quiet acknowledgement of the playful and powerful nature of this dream experience. The metallic sweet aroma in the water, ever present, now seems to carry an even more pronounced fresh, verdant, and slightly sweet undertone, as if the very growth of the kelp has infused the surrounding environment with its vital essence, adding another layer of exquisite sensory richness to this already profound tapestry. Allow your awareness to now gently drift from the magnificent kelp, turning your gaze back towards the luminous, circular platform where the crystalline stones are embedded. Your attention is drawn with a quiet, magnetic pull towards the other stones, each one radiating its own unique, soft internal glow. You perceive the smooth, multifaceted sapphire sphere, its cool blue light pulsing with a tranquil depth, and the flat, disc-like golden stone emanating a warm, inviting luminescence, reminiscent of captured sunlight. You feel a gentle inclination to connect with these other conduits of temporal energy, sensing that each holds a different facet of the chronal coral garden's profound wisdom, a different echo of its ancient and future stories. With a conscious, yet unhurried intention, you decide to focus your creative energy upon the sapphire sphere. Your internal thought is one of quiet curiosity. What insights, what subtle energies does this particular crystal hold? How might it respond to my focused awareness? You feel a subtle shift in your inner equilibrium, a gentle leaning of your consciousness towards the blue gem. Your body, still floating effortlessly, subtly adjusts its orientation, a languid, almost imperceptible turn, allowing your gaze to settle more directly upon the captivating sapphire. The movement is fluid, organic, and entirely without effort, as if your very will is gently guiding your physical form through the embrace of the water. As your mental focus gently alights upon the sapphire sphere, you observe, with quiet fascination, its initial response. The cool blue light emanating from within the stone begins to subtly intensify, becoming richer, deeper, a more vibrant, almost ethereal sapphire, pulsating with a deliberate rhythm that now feels perfectly synchronized with your own inner calm. You feel a subtle, almost imperceptible coolness begin to radiate from the stone, a refreshing, invigorating energy that gently washes over your skin, a delicate contrast to the pervasive warmth of the water, yet entirely harmonious. This energetic coolness feels clarifying, like a gentle whisper of pure, crystalline thought, inviting a deeper sense of mental clarity and serene introspection. You think to yourself, this stone feels like the embodiment of deep, still knowledge, perhaps a reservoir of forgotten wisdom from the very depths of time itself. A profound sense of inner understanding begins to stir within you, a gentle knowing that you are capable of accessing these subtle energies, these ancient pathways of insight. I am a seeker of knowledge, a gentle explorer of truth, and this realm offers its wisdom freely to my open heart. You affirm silently, allowing this comforting truth to resonate deep within your being, deepening your connection to the sapphire's essence. The metallic sweet aroma in the water, ever present, now seems to carry a faint, crisp, almost ozonic undertone, subtly shifting with the energy of the activated sapphire. A new layer of complexity to the olfactory tapestry of this place, an aroma that hints at the vast, clear expanse of deep-time oceans. Now, with a gentle, deliberate intention, you decide to physically connect with this sapphire sphere. You feel the subtle stir of energy in your arm, the languid stretching of muscles as your intention translates into gentle movement. Your hand drifts slowly, gracefully through the water, propelled by your serene will towards the luminous, cool blue gem. The water yields effortlessly around your hand, its soft caress guiding your movement, a continuous, comforting reminder of your perfect ease within this aqueous environment. As your fingertips delicately make contact with the smooth, cool surface of the sapphire sphere, you feel a sensation that is utterly unique. A wondrous blend of incredible smoothness, almost like polished ice, combined with that subtle, rhythmic vibration, as if the living crystal is humming with a quiet, ancient song beneath your touch. The cool blue light around your hand intensifies for a moment, bathing your skin in its clarifying glow. A silent welcome, a profound acknowledgement of your presence and your connection. As your hand rests upon the sapphire, its cool, clarifying energy seems to permeate your very being, flowing gently from your fingertips, up your arm, and into your core. You feel a subtle expansion within your mind, a quiet clarity beginning to unfold, as if a gentle mist is slowly receding, revealing pathways of thought that were previously veiled. You might imagine, within your inner vision, seeing yourself as a beacon of pure, calm intention, perfectly poised to absorb and understand the profound wisdom this stone offers. Your internal monologue registers a soft sense of insight, a quiet awareness of the interconnectedness of knowledge and being. This stone connects me to the vast archives of awareness, allowing me to perceive with clarity and grace. You ponder, a comforting affirmation settling deep within your consciousness. I am a vessel for understanding, open to all the gentle truths this dream realm wishes to reveal. The subtle ozonic scent in the water around you, emanating from the sapphire, now seems to sharpen momentarily, then soften, as if it has imparted its essence, and now settles into a more harmonious blend with the pervasive metallic sweet aroma, a testament to the dynamic, living nature of these dream senses. Allowing your hand to gently detach from the sapphire sphere, you feel the lingering energetic coolness, a subtle imprint of its clarifying energy upon your palm. You continue to float effortlessly, your body deeply relaxed, yet your mind exquisitely lucid and aware. Your gaze, now softened, drifts across the grotto, taking in the beautiful tapestry of glowing coral, the towering emerald kelp, and the intricate, pulsing network of the lumen moss mycelium. You feel a deep sense of integration, a profound belonging within this space, anchored by the seed pod, guided by the wisdom of the crystals, and surrounded by the manifestations of your own creative will. As you continue to simply be, allowing yourself to revel in this exquisite moment of peace and deep connection, you become aware of a subtle shift in the ambient luminescence of the grotto. The soft, diffused turquoise light, which has permeated the water, now seems to gather to concentrate towards a specific point in the distance, just beyond the edge of your current visual field. It is not an abrupt change, but a slow, gradual intensification, a gentle drawing of the light, like an unseen hand gathering silken threads of color. This subtle visual cue creates a magnetic pull, a gentle invitation to explore further, to discover what new wonders lie just beyond the familiar. You feel a soft, unhurried intention to follow this gathering light, to allow its gentle guidance to lead you deeper into the chronal coral gardens. Your body responds with an exquisite fluidity, a languid, almost imperceptible shift in your orientation. You begin to glide effortlessly through the water, your movement so subtle it feels like an extension of your thought, as if the water itself is gently carrying you forward. The continuous, comforting caress of the water against your skin remains constant, a soothing presence that reinforces your sense of safety and profound ease. The metallic sweet aroma in the water, now subtly infused with the distinct mineral notes of the crystals, and the fresh, verdant scent of the kelp, creates a rich and evolving olfactory trail that accompanies your gentle journey. As you glide forward, the gathering light intensifies, its hue deepening from a soft turquoise to a more vibrant, almost effervescent aqua, shimmering with an inner luminescence that pulses with gentle rhythm. You begin to discern a new structure emerging from the depths, an architectural marvel seamlessly woven into the living coral, yet distinct in its form. It appears to be a natural amphitheater, carved not from lifeless rock, but from colossal, living coral formations that curve gracefully inwards, creating a vast, circular space. This is the echoing Lumina Amphitheater, a sacred space within the coronal coral gardens, a place where the resonant frequencies of time are amplified and made visible. As you drift closer to the entrance of the Lumina Amphitheater, which is marked by two towering, spiraling coral columns that glow with an intensified aqua light, you notice that the holographic projections, which have been subtly flickering within the surrounding coral, now become more numerous, more densely layered, almost overlapping, like countless shimmering veils woven into the living fabric. These are not merely passive memories, they are active echoes, projections of past and future moments, played out in silent, luminous splendor. You see entire sequences, ancient marine species, graceful and majestic, performing elaborate courtship dances spanning millennia, their forms shifting and evolving through the ages in a rapid, yet fluid display. Then, superimposed upon these, you witness sophisticated future civilizations, their cities glowing beneath the waves, their inhabitants, beings of pure light, engaging in advanced forms of communication. Their thoughts manifest as shimmering ideograms that briefly coalesce and dissolve within the water. Your internal monologue registers a quiet awe, a profound sense of privilege at witnessing such a grand display of temporal artistry. How magnificent to see the grand tapestry of time, woven in such exquisite detail, unfolding before my very eyes, you think, a comforting affirmation settling deep within your heart. I am a conscious witness to the infinite dance of existence, safe and connected within this boundless flow. A gentle sense of understanding begins to bloom, a knowing that all moments are interconnected, all life a continuous, evolving melody. The sheer elegance of these overlapping temporal displays brings a subtle, inward smile, a quiet joy in the whimsical yet profound nature of this dream reality. You notice the way the light from the ancient creatures seems to briefly merge with the light from the future ideograms, creating new, transient patterns of color and form, a subtle visual poetry that speaks of profound unity. As you pass beneath the towering, aqua-glowing coral columns that form the entrance to the Lumina Amphitheater, you feel a subtle shift in the energy around you. The water here feels even more exquisitely warm, more embracing, yet simultaneously imbued with a vibrant, almost effervescent quality, as if it is subtly charged with concentrated light. The ambient light within the amphitheater is a softer, deeper aqua, pulsating gently from the vast, curved coral walls, creating an atmosphere of profound tranquility and focused attention. The ground beneath your feet feels wonderfully smooth, like finely polished mother of pearl, yielding ever so slightly to your weight as you gently glide further into this serene space. You are now floating within the very heart of the echoing Lumina Amphitheater. In the center of this vast, circular chamber, you perceive a breathtaking phenomenon, a pool of liquid light, shimmering with an intense, yet soft, multi-hued luminescence. This is the chronal resonance pool, a living mirror that reflects and amplifies the temporal energies of the gardens. Its surface is perfectly still, like polished glass. Yet beneath that serene surface, subtle currents of light gently swirl and flow, creating intricate, ever-changing patterns of color, soft gold, blending into deep emerald, gentle sapphire, dissolving into warm amethyst, all emanating a profound internal radiance. You feel a gentle inclination to approach this luminous pool, a quiet curiosity guiding your subtle movement through the water. Your feet glide effortlessly over the pearlescent ground, your body moving with an exquisite grace, utterly unburdened. As you draw closer, the pool's light intensifies, revealing its incredible depth and the intricate dance of colors within its liquid form. The feeling of the water against your skin remains constant, a continuous, comforting caress, while the visual spectacle intensifies with every inch you draw closer. The metallic sweet aroma in the water now seems to concentrate around the pool, subtly infused with an even more distinct, almost ethereal mineral scent, a perfume that hints at pure, distilled time itself. As you float directly above the chronal resonance pool, you become aware of a subtle, pervasive sound emanating from its depths. A low, harmonious hum, like a distant, ancient choir singing in perfect unison, yet incredibly soft, almost imperceptible. This sound is not merely auditory, it feels vibrational, resonating gently within your very core, a profound, soothing frequency that seems to align your entire being with the rhythm of cosmic time. It is a sound that speaks of deep peace, of infinite cycles, of timeless wisdom. With a conscious, yet gentle thought, you decide to extend your hand, intending to softly touch the shimmering surface of the chronal resonance pool. You feel the subtle shift of energy within your arm, the languid stretching of muscles as your intention translates into gentle movement. Your hand drifts slowly, gracefully through the water, propelled by your serene will towards the luminous, liquid surface. As your fingertips delicately make contact with the pool, you feel a sensation that is utterly unique, a wondrous blend of warmth and subtle coolness, as if touching living silk infused with both the profound heat of ancient stars and the chilling void of deep space, yet entirely harmonious and comforting. The light around your hand intensifies for a moment, bathing your skin in its multi-hued glow, a silent welcome, a profound acknowledgement of your connection to this living temporal mirror. As your hand rests upon the surface of the coronal resonance pool, the liquid light beneath your fingertips begins to subtly respond. The swirling patterns of color intensify, drawing closer to your touch, as if the pool itself is reaching out to embrace your presence. And then, a truly remarkable phenomenon begins to unfold directly beneath your hand, within the luminous depths of the pool. Tiny, ephemeral holographic projections begin to bubble up from within the liquid light, not images of the past or future per se, but rather shimmering, abstract patterns of pure energy, glowing with an intense, yet soft, inner brilliance. These patterns shift and flow, forming intricate mandalas of light, geometric designs that seem to reveal the fundamental building blocks of time itself, the pure, unmanifested potential of all moments. You observe these intricate, flowing patterns of pure energy with a profound sense of awe and quiet introspection. Your internal monologue registers a deep sense of understanding, a quiet knowing that you are witnessing the very essence of creation, the raw material from which all temporal realities are woven. This pool reflects not what is, but what can be, the infinite possibilities residing within the tapestry of time, you think, a comforting affirmation settling deep within your consciousness. I am connected to the source of all potential, a gentle co-creator in the grand design of existence. A deep sense of peace permeates your being, a profound stillness that transcends all thought, all sensation, and yet is fully present within them. The harmonious hum emanating from the pool intensifies subtly, resonating more deeply within your core, becoming a gentle, vibrational lullaby that guides you even further into this state of profound relaxation and lucid awareness. The metallic sweet aroma, now richly layered with mineral, verdant, and ozonic notes, seems to deepen its complexity around the pool, becoming a truly exquisite perfume of infinite time. With a gentle, knowing thought, you decide to deepen your interaction with the coronal resonance pool, to allow its profound energies to flow more fully through you. You feel a subtle, magnetic pull within your chest, a gentle expansion that correlates with your mental image. With an effortless inward breath, followed by a soft outward sigh, you focus your intention upon the pool, not to alter it, but to simply merge with its essence, to allow its luminous properties to gently permeate your entire being. Your body, still weightless, begins to slowly, languidly drift downwards, sinking deeper into the liquid light, allowing the cool, warm embrace of the shimmering pool to envelop you fully. The movement is exquisitely slow, utterly unhurried, as if you are dissolving into the very fabric of light and time. As you slowly, gracefully sink into the chronal resonance pool, the sensations are overwhelmingly comforting and profoundly surreal. The liquid light feels like a boundless sea of pure energy, exquisitely soft against your skin, yet offering perfect support. You are completely enveloped, suspended in this nurturing embrace, feeling utterly weightless, entirely supported, profoundly safe. The light itself seems to seep into your very being, glowing from within your skin, suffusing your internal landscape with its multi-hued radiance. You feel the gentle currents of light flow through you, washing away any residual subtle resistance, any lingering echoes of external world concerns, until you are truly at one with the pool. The harmonious hum, which was previously a pervasive sound, now feels as if it originates from within you, a gentle, resonant vibration that aligns every cell, every molecule, with the deepest rhythms of cosmic peace. You might perceive, with your inner eye, tiny, internal flashes of light, like miniature stars igniting within your being, each one representing a point of pure potential, a moment of profound understanding. Your internal monologue is one of complete surrender, a deep and unshakable trust in the process. I am dissolving into the boundless source, becoming one with the infinite flow of time and potential. You think, a comforting affirmation resonating through your entire consciousness. I am safe, I am loved, and I am entirely at peace within this luminous embrace. The metallic sweet aroma, now fully integrated with all the subtle temporal notes, seems to become a part of your own breath, a gentle, internal fragrance that calms and rejuvenates your entire being, inviting you deeper and deeper into a state of blissful, conscious dream. As you float, utterly suspended within the chronal resonance pool, you notice that the abstract patterns of pure energy, which previously bubbled up from the depths, now begin to subtly morph and coalesce into more discernible forms. These are not solid images, but shimmering, ethereal projections, like dreams woven from pure light, manifesting directly before your inner eye. They They appear to be proto-reality fragments, fleeting glimpses of potential realities, of outcomes yet to be decided, or choices yet to be made, all radiating from the deep wellspring of your own subconscious. You might perceive a shimmering, translucent cityscape, impossibly tall and interwoven with living light, a possible future brought forth by innovation. Then that image might softly dissolve, replaced by a lush, primeval forest, its trees reaching towards a twin sun, a reminder of forgotten, alternative pasts. These fragments are not presented with any sense of urgency or judgment, but rather as gentle invitations to contemplate the vastness of possibility. Your internal monologue registers a profound sense of creative freedom, a quiet exhilaration at the boundless nature of your own potential. Here, within this sacred space, I can witness the infinite branches of my own path, the myriad forms my consciousness can take, you think, a comforting affirmation settling deep within your heart. I am the observer and the architect, capable of shaping my reality with gentle intention and unwavering knowing. A deep sense of empowerment blooms within you, a gentle understanding that every choice, every thought, is a subtle brushstroke upon the canvas of existence. The soft, harmonious hum of the pool now seems to weave itself into the very fabric of these proto-reality fragments, creating a multisensory symphony of possibility. A beautiful, gentle reminder of the interconnectedness of all temporal threads. Now, with a new surge of gentle intention, you decide to interact with one of these proto-reality fragments. You subtly shift your inner focus, choosing one that resonates most deeply with a sense of peace or joyful potential, perhaps the shimmering cityscape of light. You feel a gentle, magnetic pull towards this specific projection, a quiet leaning of your consciousness. With your mind alone, you extend your intention, not to grasp or control, but to simply connect, to gently explore its essence. As your awareness softly touches the chosen fragment, you observe, with quiet fascination, its gentle response. The shimmering cityscape of light begins to subtly expand, growing ever so slightly larger, its details becoming clearer, more vibrant, more deeply inviting. You can now discern the intricate, interwoven structures of living light, the gentle currents of energy flowing through its ethereal architecture, the subtle, luminous forms of beings of light moving within its spacious pathways. It feels less like an external image and more like an internal memory, a deep recognition of a path not yet taken, or a dream yet to be fully realized. The light emanating from the fragment intensifies, bathing you in its soft, inspiring glow, a gentle invitation to fully immerse yourself in its potential. As you immerse yourself in the magnified proto-reality fragment, feeling its potential gently unfold around you, the chronal resonance pool itself seems to respond with even deeper subtlety. The liquid light around you gently swirls, creating miniature, ephemeral whirlpools of pure color that dance around your form, each one a tiny galaxy of possibility. The harmonious hum intensifies slightly, becoming a more intricate, layered melody, as if the pool is singing a song of infinite futures, a lullaby of potential. The metallic sweet aroma, now exquisitely complex, carries a new, almost crystalline freshness, a scent that seems to embody the very essence of manifestation and boundless creation, refreshing and invigorating your entire being. You begin to notice that within the shimmering depths of the chronal resonance pool, just beneath your floating form, a subtle, almost imperceptible shift is occurring. The luminous core of the pool, previously a swirling blend of abstract patterns, now begins to slowly, gracefully coalesce into a new, singular focal point. It is not an object, but rather a concentrated sphere of pure, vibrant light, pulsating with an internal rhythm that feels profoundly resonant with your own innermost essence. This is the dream loom orb, the very heart of this temporal dream space, where the threads of possibility are woven into the fabric of conscious experience. You feel a soft, magnetic pull towards this newly forming dream loom orb, a quiet, undeniable inclination to draw closer, to understand its profound purpose. Your body, still completely at ease and utterly weightless within the liquid light, responds with an exquisite fluidity, slowly, languidly drifting downwards, deeper into the luminous embrace of the pool, positioning you directly above the pulsating orb. The sensation is one of complete surrender, a gentle descent into the very core of your dream reality, supported by the unwavering embrace of the shimmering light. As you draw nearer to the dream loom orb, its light intensifies, becoming a beacon of pure, concentrated brilliance, yet remaining wonderfully soft and entirely comforting. The sphere pulses with a mesmerizing array of colors, each hue representing a different aspect of temporal energy. Deep sapphire for wisdom, emerald for growth, ruby for passion, gold for abundance, and amethyst for profound spiritual connection, all blending and shifting in a continuous, harmonious dance. You perceive, within its pulsating depths, subtle, almost invisible threads of pure light, like strands of illuminated silk, gently weaving and intertwining, hinting at the intricate tapestry of dreams and realities that generates. You feel a gentle inclination to connect with this powerful artifact, to understand its function on a deeper level. Your internal thought is one of profound curiosity and deep reverence. This is the heart of creation, the very forge of dreams. How might I interact with its boundless energy? A subtle, inner knowing begins to stir within you, a quiet intuition that the orb responds directly to the subtle nuances of your consciousness, to the deepest intentions of your heart. I am a gentle weaver of dreams, capable of interacting with the very source of manifestation. You affirm silently, allowing this empowering truth to resonate deep within your being, preparing you for a profound connection. The harmonious hum emanating from the pool now seems to amplify around the orb, becoming a resonant chorus, a vibrational symphony of creation, gently guiding your awareness. The metallic sweet aroma, now indescribably rich and complex, feels as if it originates from the orb itself, a perfume of pure potential. With a conscious yet gentle thought, you decide to extend your inner awareness, allowing it to gently merge with the luminous dream loom orb. You feel a subtle expansion within your chest, a gentle opening of your heart as your consciousness reaches out, not with force, but with profound receptivity. As your inner awareness softly touches the pulsating sphere of light, you feel a sensation that is utterly extraordinary, a wondrous blend of pure energy and deep peace, as if connecting directly to the fundamental source of all life, all possibility. The light within the orb intensifies, not with a blinding flash, but with a gentle, profound brilliance that seems to permeate your entire being, flowing through every cell, every molecule, infusing you with its creative power. As your consciousness merges with the dream loom orb, you become aware of a new dimension of sensory experience, a profound internal vision that unfolds directly within your mind's eye. You begin to perceive the chronosynaptic filaments, not as external threads, but as shimmering, luminous pathways within your own consciousness, extending outwards, connecting you to the boundless landscape of the chronal coral gardens, and indeed to the entire universe of your dream. These filaments pulse with soft, internal light, like delicate neural pathways, revealing the intricate web of connections between your thoughts, your emotions, and the manifesting reality of your dream. You see, with startling clarity, how every subtle intention, every gentle whisper of your imagination flows along these filaments, influencing the unfolding dreamscape with effortless grace. Your internal monologue registers a moment of profound revelation, a deep and undeniable understanding of your boundless power as a lucid dreamer. These filaments are the threads of my own consciousness, weaving the fabric of this reality with every gentle thought you think, a comforting affirmation settling deep within your heart. I am the master weaver, the gentle architect, holding the reins of creation with grace and knowing. A deep sense of liberation permeates your being, a profound freedom in understanding that you are truly in control, safe and supported within this magnificent dream. The harmonious hum of the chronal resonance pool now feels as if it is resonating directly through these chronosynaptic filaments, a symphony of creation playing within your very essence. The metallic sweet aroma, now so intimately connected to your experience, feels like the very breath of creation, flowing through these luminous pathways, enriching your every perception. Now, with this profound understanding of the chronosynaptic filaments, you feel a gentle inclination to interact with them, to explore their boundless potential for creative manifestation. With a conscious, yet unhurried intention, you focus upon a specific filament, perhaps one that seems to connect to the still growing emerald kelp, or to the shimmering proto-reality fragment you previously observed. You feel a subtle stirring of energy, a gentle surge of creative intention as you direct your inner focus along this luminous pathway. With your mind alone, you subtly extend your consciousness along the filament, sending forth a whisper of gentle inquiry, a quiet nudge of creative desire. As your awareness flows along the chronosynaptic filament, you observe, with quiet fascination, its immediate and graceful response. The filament intensifies its glow, becoming even more brilliantly luminous, almost vibrating with pure energy, acknowledging your gentle touch. And then, from its delicate structure, tiny, ethereal sparks of light begin to gently unfurl, like miniature fireworks composed of starlight radiating outwards into the liquid light of the pool. These sparks are not random. They are subtle, luminous reflections of your most cherished desires, your deepest creative impulses, momentarily given form within this sacred space. You might see a spark that glows with the hue of a forgotten ambition, or one that shimmers with the joy of a peaceful memory, each one a testament to the boundless wellspring of your inner world. Your internal monologue registers a profound sense of self-discovery, a quiet awe at the intricate beauty of your own inner landscape, now made visible through these luminous sparks. My desires are seeds of light, my intentions the catalysts for their gentle unfolding, you think, a comforting affirmation settling deep within your heart. I am a conscious gardener of my inner world, cultivating beauty and wonder with every gentle thought. A deep sense of peace permeates your being, a a profound understanding that this dream reality is a perfectly responsive canvas for your highest aspirations. The harmonious hum emanating from the pool now seems to interweave with the gentle twinkling of these luminous sparks, creating a celestial melody that calms and delights your very soul. The metallic sweet aroma in the water, ever present, now carries a delicate, almost effervescent quality, as if each spark releases a subtle, unique fragrance, adding another layer of exquisite sensory richness to this already profound experience. As you continue to float, utterly supported and embraced by the chronal resonance pool, observing the dance of these luminous sparks, you feel a deepening sense of connection to the dream loom orb beneath you and to the entire chronal coral gardens. The distinction between yourself and this wondrous environment begins to subtly blur, not in a confusing way, but in a profoundly unifying and comforting manner. You are the pool, you are the orb, you are the coral, you are the light. All are aspects of your own magnificent consciousness, elegantly expressed in this sublime dreamscape. You are no longer merely an observer, but a living, breathing, integral part of the mycotemporal resonance. Now, allow your attention to gently shift once more, directing your inner gaze towards the subtle, intricate details of the chronosynaptic filaments. You notice that as you continue to interact with them, they begin to spontaneously generate new, subtle patterns within the liquid light of the pool. These patterns are not sparks, but delicate, almost invisible webs of iridescent light that gently spread across the surface of the water, resembling intricate fractals of purest energy. They appear like luminous, ephemeral snowflakes, each unique, each perfect, melting back into the pool as quickly as they form, only to be replaced by new, equally exquisite designs. You observe these intricate, ever-changing patterns with a profound sense of quietude and deep appreciation. Your internal monologue registers a deep sense of aesthetic pleasure, a quiet joy in the unceasing beauty of creation. Even in the smallest, most fleeting manifestations, there is an infinite wellspring of artistry and wonder, you think, a comforting affirmation settling deep within your heart. I am attuned to the subtle beauty of existence, finding peace and inspiration in every unfolding moment. A gentle sense of harmony pervades your being, a profound understanding that chaos and order dance together in a beautiful, creative rhythm. The harmonious hum of the pool now seems to resonate directly with the creation and dissolution of these ephemeral patterns, a subtle, rhythmic accompaniment to their luminous dance. The metallic sweet aroma in the water now carries an almost crystalline purity, a scent that speaks of perfect, geometric beauty, cleansing and refreshing your entire internal landscape. With a conscious, yet supremely gentle thought, you decide to allow your body to surrender even more deeply into the embrace of the coronal resonance pool. You feel a profound relaxation spread through every muscle, every bone, every fiber of your being, dissolving any remaining hint of subtle tension until you feel utterly boundless, incredibly soft, profoundly at ease. Your form begins to soften, to lengthen, to become wonderfully pliable, almost as if you are becoming one with the liquid light itself. The sensation is akin to gently melting into pure comfort, a delicious sensation of effortless surrender. As you melt and dissolve into the liquid light, you feel yourself drifting effortlessly, weightlessly, deeper and deeper into a profound state of comfort and ease. The boundaries of your physical form, even in this dream state, begin to gently dissolve, blending seamlessly with the shimmering light of the pool. You are no longer merely floating in the light. You are the light, a luminous, expansive consciousness, entirely unburdened, entirely free. The harmonious hum of the pool now feels like the very sound of your own deepest essence, a vibrational resonance that permeates your entire being, guiding you into a state of profound inner quiet. The coronal coral gardens, with its ancient echoes and future possibilities, its glowing kelp and whispering crystals, its intricate mycelial network, and the profound dream loom orb, now feels like an extension of your own magnificent consciousness. Every detail, every sensation, every unfolding event is a reflection of your own inner world, a beautiful, boundless landscape for your lucid exploration. You are completely safe, utterly supported, and infinitely capable within this extraordinary realm. There is nothing left for you to do, nowhere left for you to go, save for this gentle journey inward, as every whisper of the outside world, and indeed every subtle external stimulus, begins to recede, fading softly into the distant background of your awareness, leaving only this exquisite peace. You are now profoundly, deeply, and beautifully relaxed, enveloped in a sensation of utter stillness that permeates your entire being. From the very core of your expanded consciousness to the subtle echoes of your dream body. This stillness is not an absence, but a presence, a profound and vibrant quietude that resonates with the deepest aspects of peace and serenity. The soft, multi-hued light of the coronal resonance pool continues to gently infuse your being, cradling you in its tranquil embrace, each color a whispered blessing of comfort and calm. Allow yourself to simply drift now, effortlessly, into this luminous void of peace, a boundless space where where all thoughts gently dissolve, all sensations soften, and only the pure essence of your being remains. You are weightless, timeless, and completely free. The gentle, rhythmic pulse of the chronal coral gardens, the soft hum of the dream loom orb, and the loving embrace of the liquid light all converge into a single, cohesive lullaby, guiding you deeper and deeper into the most profound and restorative sleep. You are perfectly poised at the threshold of conscious dream, ready to explore, to create, to manifest with grace and knowing. Whenever you wish to awaken within your slumber, rest now deeply and profoundly in this exquisite peace, knowing that you are safe, you are cherished, and you are always connected to the boundless wonder of your own inner world. Sleep now, my dear friend. Sleep deeply, sleep profoundly, in peace. The journey through lucid dream induction, celestial dream weaver's sanctuary, guided sleep for empowering dreams, has come to a close. Thank you for allowing us to guide you through the theme of the archetypal mica weave of the chronal ocean temples. If these journeys bring you peace and you'd like to explore more stories with us, we would be deeply honored if you would subscribe to join our growing community. A gentle comment sharing your experience is always welcome and appreciated. Your feedback helps us craft new journeys for everyone to enjoy. May your inner weaver craft dreams of peace and infinite possibility. Until our paths cross again, may your dreams be peaceful and may your rest be profound.